What is happening, everybody? So today, well, I got the Jeep all maintained, got some new vivid lights on it because darkness is happening early this time of year, especially with the time change. Anyways, got Denny and Shaun somewhere. There he is, from the Story Till Now YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. Anyways, that's a lot of talking. We are heading up into the mountains. We're gonna go to Chute Lake Lodge tonight, figure out a plan from there, and big adventure day tomorrow. So stoked. Weather's decent. Let's go. Got full service air down. Oh yeah. So we're starting out, heading up Gillard. Got Shaun and Denny in tow, and our first skiff of snow, which is probably 3,500 feet. So I think it may be a snowy adventure, whether we like it or not. So normally we wouldn't come this route, but Shaun's never been here, so we're on KVR to Chute Lake Lodge. One of the coolest parts, because it opens up over town. Just hoping the cloud's not too low so we can see some cool stuff. Yeah, looks like he's gonna get a decent view. Cloud is getting low, but that never gets old. Kelowna down there, Okanagan Lake, the boys in tow. The forecast has kind of been changing every day, and blue sky there, snowing there, sunny over there again, so it's gonna be a good mixed bag. Chute Lake Lodge. This is Chute Lake Lodge. Cabins all around, which we'll be staying in. Yeah. All checked in. Time to hit some trails. Oops. That was a rock. First puddle down. See how Shaun does. Full today, just enough to be fun. This is, well, we're still a bit early, but when it freezes and gets thick, it's actually pretty sketchy because it sends giant chunks into axles and brake lines and things. Ice isn't thick enough to be a worry. Bombing the power lines for a bit. It's kind of cool up there. Not sure if we're gonna get a view, but looks cool from here. Power line to gas line for slightly more excitement. Tell on camera, but in person you can see the fog just whipping by and it's freezing to the trees. Well, it's cool anyways. I still hope we pop out of it for a view. Nice little rocky stretch, and it is getting dark fast, but we've probably only got about 2 kilometers to the viewpoint, so fingers crossed. 5:27. Ooh. Good shot. Well, it's not looking good. The fog's pretty cool, but the view is, well, non-existent. There's the lake down there. You can just picture it. I'll let Shaun do the shooting out there. Woo. So the view was a bit of a bust, but well, you can picture what it was like. Beautiful sunset, lake. Yeah, it's howling up here. Good for Shaun, getting out, getting the shots. But I think we'll head back and get some dinner at the lodge where it's warm. And of course, the second we're back to the KVR, blue skies. And back to the lodge. I'm ready for warm dinner by the fire. Stomachs are full from a beauty dinner. Now, 8:15, find our cabin and pretty close to turning in for the night. I think this is us. Nice. The stove is cool. Good little setup. I definitely suggest checking it out. Got the old oven that you can still use, which is rad. Wood fire, cool. All right, brisk morning up here, but it's nice. It is 7:15, and we got a long day ahead of us if we're gonna do what we planned. A couple 100 kilometers of dirt for sure. Quick pit stop at the lodge, and we're off. It's frosty, not a lot of action around here. It was windy last night, and there is not a breath of wind this morning. Pretty nice. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, I mean, 20 degrees would be better than that, but nice. Blue sky to start the day anyway. A little better view than last night. Woohoo! Denny doing Denny things. Got a bobcat on the trail up there. The animal kind.
Yeah, it's either bobcat or lynx.
While we were in the area, we had to show Shaun one of the trestles. This is only one of 18 trestles, and it's part of the Kettle Valley Railway system, which was constructed over 100 years ago. It's something that you really have to see in person to truly appreciate, and to think it was built that long ago is just crazy. Although you can't drive over the bridges anymore, I think it's definitely worth the pit stop.
Trestles, always sweet. Now we dip around them below. Going down towards the bottom of this bypass trail is pretty cool. There's a little creek crossing, and then you look up and you're right below the trestle. There she is. So we're at the little trestle bypass. Go through the little creek, avoid that sketchy bridge. doghouse.
If you break through.
Always a good pit stop. We're in the canyon that they needed to avoid. It would have been straight line there, but they had to kind of come up the side, go around it, and connect it with these series of massive trestles. Now we're on the cut across trail up towards the doghouse. Check that out quick. Good little climb. This one gets a little icy in the winter. See if I can drive it one-handed here. Film. Little thumb movement. Piece of pie. Alright, around this corner, we've got the doghouse. One of my favorite stomping grounds, little snowmobile cabin. Stop and have a fire, warm up, make some lunch. Pretty cool. These are out here. Won't be long until it's just sleds up here. Snow is coming. So we're at about 4,700 feet right now, and only about barely an inch of snow. So surprised. Thought there'd be a bit more. Upper portion of 201, or the connector, I guess, between Highway 33 and Big White Road. Pretty nice little section. Pretty cool road, just chiseled into the side here, and the rocks are actually really cool here. They're smooth looking, and then they fall off in super square chunks. Actually right up here, there's some columns, and if you needed rocks for a rock wall, this would be the ticket. It's all just so square. Nice thing about the 201 is you get some nice straight stretches and you can haul some ass. Oh, it's 5,300 feet, and we're up to probably 2 or 3 inches of snow. It's a little bit cloudy, but on a clear day you can see the Monashee Mountains in the distance. And back down to dirt. And I think instead of take a trail over to Lumbee, we're just gonna hop on the highway in Cherryville and just speed things up a bit, because it's now noon, and with the time change getting dark earlier, we want to get out to Mara. Pretty nice. Fuel stop number 2 before heading out to Mara and see how far we can make it up Mara Mountain. It's actually Morton Mountain, I think, but we won't make it to the top, but we will take a good stab at it. So out of Lumbee, we're now on Trinity Valley Road, and so far it's a beauty road. The things you find along the way. Cool, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so after a bit more pavement than I'd like, we are at Kingfisher, bottom of Mara. It's 2 o'clock, gets dark a little after 4. Probably gonna hit some snow pretty quick, but we're gonna give it a shot. Starting to see a little snow, believe it or not. But I think the higher in elevation we go, the closer you are to the sun, so it should be hot up there. Science. Just past 4,500 feet, and we call it a couple inches here. First air down, or I guess second air down. Dropped her to 7. See how that does. Everyone's dropping a few. Way better on the ice. Never mind the snow. 248, and we're heading up the mountain. Smart choice. We'll find out. Well, believe it or not, it's starting to pick up pretty quick. Update 3:05. Snow is drastically picked up, and it's kind of sugary, so air down number 3. Get up. All right, air down 3 or 4 pounds. The one spot I kind of spun there, really slicked it up. And Shaun's probably pushing 8,000 pounds, so a lot of weight to move up here. But I think if we get him past here, we'll be all right.
All right, let's do it.
Attempt number 1, creeping. What the?
Well, here, let me.
We are approximately that deep. Denny's knee deep.
Yep.
Update, 5,700 feet, and it's so-so. Crusty top and a little sugary underneath, but we're making headway. Comes Denny. Shaun should be somewhere back there. Nice. Almost at 6,000 feet, making good progress. Slowly but surely, this is my kind of snow whaling. This is about the pace I go. 9 times out of 10. This is steep, so not bad. Update, we're about 300 meters further. 422. Getting dark. Chugging along. So I think we're on air down number 5, 4, something like that.
Yeah.
Going down to 3-ish. I mean, not to be negative, but it is starting to snow. Might make it easier. So, not much new. 513. Chugga, 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 chugga. So, up to the right, it's hard to tell, but that's probably like 25 degrees. To the left is probably like 18, 20. So, we'll give the old college try. Well, we've officially started pushing bumper. Update, 526. I think I burped all my air in the back right, so we're hoping it takes. We got the ARB double.
It's not just so it looked like a door.
So hopefully the inner bead takes.
6.8, you're highway ready.
Woohoo! It worked, the bead took. Checking tire number 2. Well, he's
It's
okay.
been all my minutes.
We got 2, 3. Some?
It's saying 0 as well.
That's weird. He's just knocking my wall down a little bit. This is a steep section. Yeah, cameras just don't do justice. Shaun, nice work. Well, it is 6:03 and we have made the choice to turn around because there's a huge hill after and it's now like 2.5 feet deep. So, yeah, and Shaun's still got to go back to Vancouver tonight. So this is a good place to be up here, but found a nice little turnaround. So, yeah, why not? That's where we came up, right over there. Shaun's still working it, getting looped around Cutting some fresh trail down here. And then we get some pow turns to the bottom. Shaun's just doing a little winch to get around the corner because it wouldn't be a snow wheeling day without at least one winch. Well, we made it to the bottom.
Yes, we did.
Air up time.
Air up time.
Woo! Doing the old rim dig. Get everything back to round. Nice. Shaun's got the fancy 4 tires at once dealio. I got the fancy Denny does it. It's quite an elite system. Star Wars action on the way home. Pew pew pew. And just like that, we are back in civilization. Kind of. It's just Enderby. Almost civilization. And that is a wrap on the weekend. I didn't even get Shaun pulling out, but he is heading back to Vancouver tonight. Got a long drive, so he's a busy man. And then he's heading down to the States to some trails stateside. So super jealous, but definitely subscribe to him. Not sure what this video is going to look like. Just a bunch of random clips thrown together. But yeah, I'll put Shaun's link in the description. You'll definitely like his channel. Does a ton of stuff, awesome views, and I'm looking forward to following his adventure down into the States for the first time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to get up to next.